Hello, I'm Anja, and today I would like to share a little bit about how I have overcome one of my blocks. I could call it writer's block, but in my case, it's more about overcoming the belief that I cannot write. And that belief comes from my childhood, from my school years. I really struggled with spelling, with written expression and verbal expression. I actually had extra lessons to help with my language skills. And I always struggled with this aspect of education and just the way you need to communicate. It is just the way it is. And I still can't spell very well. I still get my words muddled up on a regular basis. I still cause havoc with the grammar, whether it's the English grammar or the German grammar, it doesn't make any difference. And so I had the situation where I've made the choice to write my own Reiki manuals, which was a huge deal for me. Interestingly, I forgot, in 2018 I actually wrote a workbook in regarding crystals. So funny how you forget these things. But with the crystal one I had help. Now this time I had to do it on my own. I've chosen to do it by my own. I was writing the first one, and I was giving a copy to my friend who had a look at it, and she did a bit of editing and that type of thing. And the second one I did all on my own. And the difficulty was for me to actually sit with feeling uncomfortable with it. Why do I not want to do this? You know, something which has happened in childhood. You know, it's over 40 years ago and I'm still hung up about it. And nowadays you have, well, I use Microsoft Office. You have a spell check. You have a grammar check. I mean, really? Ultimately, you know, I mean, it's not a PhD science paper. I have no intention of sending it off to Amazon and trying to sell it. It is for my students. So I did it, and creating the manuals, it's just a process in writing and in putting it all together, and then sending it off to the printers, then getting it back. It's just, wow, I have done it. It's a really wonderful feeling, very liberating. And so I have overcome that particular block. It makes me wonder what else will come across my path. But yeah, overcoming fear, it's really sort of feeling the fear, feel uncomfortable, and do it anyway. As long as it doesn't hurt you physically, like, you know, bungee jumping or, you know, rock climbing, that type of thing. Never mind horse riding. I've done that for many years, so that doesn't faze me. But many things, deep sea diving, no. I have many excuses, many stories for saying, oh, I'm not doing this. A good one is my age and my fitness level, so that will put a stop to the deep sea diving anyway. I can live with that. But yeah, but ultimately, if it doesn't hurt you, just, you know, be brave, and do it. It's like doing these videos. I haven't got a clue really how to do it. I will figure it out at some point. The worst what can happen here really is that somebody's leaving nasty comments or press a dislike. But hey, there are 8 billion people on the planet. There are millions on YouTube. I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea. It is impossible. So, yeah, I do the best I can do. I hope by watching these videos, it is uplifting you, it's giving you the courage that, you know, if Anja can do it, I can do it. And, well, she has a point. We have all these spell checks. And by the way, if you are going in a bookshop and you're going to buy a book, what do you think? How many drafts have been written before that book was printed? So you really have to bite the bullet, feel uncomfortable, get comfortable with feeling uncomfortable, and do it. And really, really do it. So, as I said, I had all these difficulties in school, and I still can't spell. What did I do earlier on? I was sending a text message to a friend, and I was writing, I hear you, sister, but I spelled it as I'm here, not I hear you. Oh, oopsie. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Not really. It's not important. It's not, as I said, it's not a PhD. So we don't really need to get hung up about something like that. So you make a mistake. I may forget a word. I may thinking, oh gosh, yeah, what am I going to say next? It really is about listening to your heart, and if you really want to write. If you want to go and paint. If you want to go and ride wild horses, go and do it. I would say if you are, especially when you're getting older, and yeah, I am older, isn't that a privilege, really? And how old am I? I'm not telling you. But look at the grey hair. Oh, isn't it wonderful? So, there we are. Getting comfortable with getting old. Yeah, that's one thing. Which is another kettle of fish altogether. And I may share a little bit more about it. The whole idea is, or the commitment is, to do 1 video a day, maybe about 10 minutes, and getting comfortable with the whole process, see where it will lead me, and with everything being energy and everything being connected, and with me doing this, exploring something new and not something I'm very comfortable with, it will be interesting to see what will happen next. Because if you want to have a change in your life, you really, really want a change, then you have to make a change. If you're getting up in the morning expecting a different day, but you're doing exactly what you have done the day before, it's not going to make a difference. So I'm out here doing these videos, doing something I'm not comfortable with, but hoping to get the hang of it, if you like. You never know. Where will I be in 6 months' time? And last night I didn't sleep that brilliantly. My mind was rather busy. And a friend of mine said to me, and I may actually do a video about that. I used to have a standard mantra, if you like, a phrase. And I used to say, this will not happen, or this won't happen. and I actually stopped using it maybe 12 months ago, and it has made a change. But I had to change something in the way I was speaking to myself and to others, to then actually come to a point where I say, not at the moment, or not just now. So yes, there's actually two things going on here. One, overcoming fear by doing it, and the other one being mindful in how you speak to yourself. Yeah, so I think I will leave it for now before I waffle on a little bit more. I hope this video was useful to you, maybe encouraging you to do your own videos. The mess I'm creating here. If I can do it, you can do better than me. And just, do it. If that is something you want to do, and if this video is just helping one person in finding the courage to do it, then mission accomplished. This is all I really want to do, to empower other people to living their fullest potential and living the life their heart wants to live. Never mind this, disengage. This is always too busy. Always this, feel it in your heart, and sit with your fears. Use compassion and gratitude. Thank you for showing this fear to me. Thank you. But I'm grown up now. This is all in the past. We can do this. I've got it. So hopefully, I hope you have liked this video. If you have, please click the button below, and also I would like it if you like it, that you subscribe. Falling on my own words again. And yeah, much love and many blessings.